So guys, today I'm very excited because we actually got some news from the Division Heartland. Well, it was actually leaked news. Now, that's pretty much the only news we've been getting at all from the Division Heartland. Red Storm's been quiet, Ubisoft's been quiet, so obviously they are working on things. We do know that they've been having multiple playtests, so if you've been part of those playtests, well, obviously you know a little bit more. But what these leaks do give us a little insight on what we can expect. And the first one was so small, it was just the image of the keyboard and mouse controls. And the reason why this image is blurred out, because you know you don't want to get copyright strike, but yeah, this is a blurred out image of the image that was leaked on Twitter, and it's still on there. If you really want to see it, you guys can definitely find it. But what I'm going to do is I will talk to you guys about what I saw on that keyboard. On the movement, we saw they had the regular movement keys, and they actually just showed the keyboard and mouse one. So movement keys were WASD. They had a toggle to sprint. They had a climb. Well, what I did notice is they have a crouch button. Yes, a crouch. You don't have to get into cover to really get in that crouch motion. That's what was actually really cool about this. There is a crouch button. There's a dodge roll, so you can dodge roll, which we do have, right? There is a slide, which we didn't have in Division 2, which is actually more interesting, and I'm excited to actually see this. They have shoulder swap, which we've seen. They have auto run. Obviously, you guys have seen that. Now, for the actions, they have reload, interact with equip loop, quick use wheel. They have a ping button, and I wonder if this can be used to ping gear and enemies. That'd be cool to see. They have grenades. They have the grenade cook, so you can actually cook your grenades before you throw them, which is actually pretty cool. So you can get it ready to go, so as soon as it lands, it explodes. I'm excited to see that right there because we don't really have that feature in the Division 2. Then they have select match level bonus, equip main weapon, and then this one, equip melee weapons. So for the first time in the Division franchise, we are going to have use of melee weapons, which is actually pretty cool. Now, for information, they have a mega map, inventory, text chat, and emote menu, which we have in Division 2. So out of all this, what really stood out to me is there's going to be equip melee weapons. You can cook grenades. There is a slide mechanic. Oh, and don't forget a crouch feature. So a lot of really cool features coming, and it's pretty cool that just by seeing the layout of keys and commands that are going to be on PC and obviously on console, we learned a lot, and that's what I was actually excited about with that image. Now, they did share another image that I am blurring out right here, and obviously it says the Division Heartland, has the little logo, and then in the back you actually can see the base of operation for the Division Heartland, which is actually pretty cool to see in person. So a lot of you guys, if you look around, you can definitely find this. Now, the next image that they shared was actually a lot more interesting, and let's talk about it. So this image right here is blurred out, but it talks about paced out experience, and let's talk about it. So one is called drip feed mechanics. It says upgrading the base of operation is a core part of the new player progression, slowly revealing the depth and nuance for players. Gated zone discovery missions. Players spend time in each zone before moving on, increasing their familiarity and appreciation for the world of Silver Creek. They talk about there's a clear new player direction. New players will be progressing linearly for many hours of play, making sure no one is left asking what they should be doing next. So it looks like they want you to be able to play this game for hours and hours at a time, over a longer period of time, and hopefully keep people engaged. Now, like I said, you can find all of these images on Twitter. It's pretty easy, so if you guys want to see them for yourself and read them out. Now, there was one last image they did show, which got me excited for all of you players who aren't excited about the PvP experience. So their PvE/PvP experience is called Hunt, and then their PvE experience is called Incursions. So it looks like whether you guys are in it for the PvP, or if you're in it for the PvE, or you want something that has both, there will be something for every single one of you guys to play. So I am personally very excited because I think this is great. I think this answers a lot of questions with players not really believing that Division Heartland will have anything to offer to them. Now, the one thing I will tell based on what I've been seeing and reading is this will not have build diversity like you see in games like the Division. This is going to be more straightforward, more just based on the mechanics of surviving, and hopefully have that hardcore feel. So if you play anything like survival, this is probably more what you're going to expect. Based on the people who said it's kind of like Escape from Tarkov, you could probably get a little mix of that. So the more and more leaks we get, the more and more this seems like this might be a game for everybody. Obviously, if you guys are looking for that traditional Division 2 experience with builds and grinding different builds, I don't think this is that type of game. But if you're looking for a game that reminds you of game modes like survival, more hardcore like Escape from Tarkov, more of those survival based games, well, I think you might actually find something here, and you might find something that you can play, enjoy, and definitely have a lot of replayability. But hey, we still haven't even gotten the official Division Heartland trailer, right? We don't have the official announcement yet, and I'm waiting for that day. I have a feeling that it could be soon, hopefully sooner than later. And I think once we find out, a lot of us will be very, very hyped for it, including myself. We're gonna wrap it up here, guys. I appreciate the support. Let me know if you guys want to know anything else. Let me know if you guys might know something, or you've seen something online that I haven't seen, and I might take a look at it. But yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, hey, nothing but skills out.